See, we should be good. Should be live. Audio's working on all fronts. Excellent. Okay. Well, welcome to Master the Game. I'm Juice. Tonight we are playing our Black Rock Adventures game. Last session we got the hag fight, which we found out was actually only 2 hags and a halfling who, when she was defeated, kind of changed back to her previous self that the players had once seen before Vic decapitated her after one sentence and didn't really listen to her talk. So
I forgot about that.
Yeah, monologues out the window. So they had this epic encounter with these spellcasters and a troll, and there was like banishment going on. There was a blink dog, a lot of jumping around on the battlefield and stuff. But ultimately, it was pretty cool. And yeah, that was really the whole session was that combat. The second half was a little more like waiting for the troll to come back from banishment. Then once he did, then they killed him real quick, kind of thing, sent him back to where he came from. And then we're discussing, taking a nap and things like that. And Nolte actually had done a ritual to figure out how do we get Francis back. And found out you were to follow the path of the dead, which didn't know what that meant. She looked around and realized, oh, we did knock down the cauldron, and she saw the spillage from the cauldron was a bunch of bones and stuff leading in one direction towards the mountains. She said she would harden the earth for an hour and then lay down starfish so that everyone could rest for an hour at least. I think you guys were talking about doing a long rest at the time, but I don't think a decision was fully made. So that was where we stood. Oh, at one point, Vic did get banished to another plane while she was there.
It's a giant ape.
Yes, as a giant ape, because Nolte turned her into one. And Vic had seen that Francis was unconscious on the ground. She couldn't wake him. And after a bit of time, she then was pulled back to the material plane and back into combat. I think that about summed it up. You guys finished combat and then we're wondering where Francis was. Kat was very optimistic last time about how great things were going to go and was looking forward to getting Francis back. And, here you guys are standing around doing your short rest. And I'm assuming, Riley, are you doing a watch or how you said something about you might not have to sleep, right? And things like that.
No, I ended up taking something else.
Okay.
Riley's going to continue to need to sleep for your sake.
Okay. So what are you guys doing? Are you doing a short rest, long rest?
I believe we sat down and we had a little snack.
I believe we definitely did a short rest, and we're going to discuss a long rest.
So the area that we have is now clear of hostiles. Is there a creepy looking cauldron here still?
No, you guys had basically, I think you busted it or you tipped it over.
That's what I remember.
It's totally here. It's just spilled over that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, didn't it like burn a bunch of stuff too? Like it killed a bunch of basically everything around it.
Uh-huh.
I don't want to go too deep into this, y'all, but like Francis went into the cauldron and we tipped it over and Francis didn't come out of the cauldron. Maybe we should look at it to try to figure out how to get Francis back. He is kind of a part of the team.
I already asked the stars, and they said we have to follow the trail of the dead.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, that's a lot of...
Isn't the trail of the dead the
path
dead
of
stuff?
Death. Path of death.
Path of death.
The dead stuff from the cauldron, right?
Or, I mean, Riley, you know things about death and their journeys.
Why do you gotta put it like that? Maybe I could take a look at the cauldron and the path and see if I could figure something out. What exactly, what are they doing here? And Riley's gonna kind of like get down and look into the cauldron, run his hands along, see like what the residue is and all that. And I'd like to if it's okay with you, Juice, try an Arcana check to figure out what sort of magic is at play here.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. That is a 21 total.
So that's your Arcana check, right?
Yeah.
So actually, there's a couple schools of magic that you kind of sense here. Necromancy, as well as enchantment.
Turns along. This is some Covenant stuff. They were mixing and matching their magic schools, combining it together. It seems. I'm not really sure how we get Francis back from this, but. You all, I don't know. Do we want to try to get him back and then rest? I don't know if this feels time sensitive.
I think it feels time sensitive.
Should probably look into it.
Yeah, we should probably, I don't know, we should, I don't know, at least like explore whatever we think the Trail of Death is for a
I would hate for
second.
him to be stuck there.
So again, it was the specific saying was Path of Death. Yep.
Path of Death.
Yep.
Wouldn't be the first time I walked that one.
So, like, do you think if I just start, like, walking through the forest and killing things, I'll make the Path of Death, and then that becomes, like, maybe we need to forge our own Path of Death?
I don't think the stars are going to appreciate you trying to, like, cheat them like that.
No, I don't think they will either, but we will definitely keep that as a backup option.
That's definitely always a plan. Like, Vic killing everything that we come across is always on the idea board.
Perfect. As long as it's being considered as an option, I'm okay. I'm okay with that.
Definitely a plan C sort of thing.
Okay, so Vic's gonna search for a trail.
Okay.
Path. Or I don't know. Is there
so technically we did last time. And it seemed like the way the cauldron had spilled out and straight ahead where the bones were actually like kind of looked pretty clear going that direction through the swamp. It was still swampy.
We're standing around trying to figure out where the path is, and like the bones are in an arrow position, like headed into the woods.
There's like a hand at the end that's a finger just pointing.
Yeah, go that way. Okay, let's just head that way for a little bit and see, where we end up.
That sounds like a great idea, Vic.
I'm definitely good with that.
So in the time of you guys discussing it and Vic saying, hey, we should really just go down this path, you guys notice that Kat is just no longer around. She just disappeared somehow.
Yeah, shit.
Do you think she went into the cauldron?
Probably.
That's right, there was a cat.
You know the first rule of cat is if she fits, she sits. She's probably with Francis now.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean,
sorry.
Yeah, because there aren't any bars around here. That's the other option.
There might be. Have you looked for a bar?
She ditched us for like a tavern or something. Okay, let's
I'd be a
follow
little
the path.
hurt if she didn't invite me, but that's all right. Let's
Wait, are we talking about cat or are we talking about an actual cat? I'm very confused.
We're talking about the monk.
Interplay, Nolte. Like it was a metaphor. We'll explain it later.
Very confused. I thought there was an actual feline.
Nope, never a cat. There was a dog at one point.
There was a dog, which is why I thought there was possibly a cat.
I think you killed the dog.
Actually. I did, because it was up in my face.
She did because it deserved it.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys are making your way down this path. I'm assuming Nolte's still making like solid rock every 30 feet in front of you guys.
Yep.
So you guys are walking for maybe an hour, and you come up. You notice as you're walking through this swamp, the sky is kind of cleared up a little. Obviously, there's no smoke anymore. It's still gloomy, but there's none of that purple haze or anything from the cauldron before. And so it's actually kind of starting to clear up, and you can see you're heading towards the mountains, and you actually get to around where the base of the mountains are and the edge of the forest. Who is leading the way?
Oh, for sure, me.
Okay, give me a
Unless somebody
check.
else is sneaking ahead.
I could
That would be
be
the
a
only other thing.
sneaky scout if you wanted, or an ulti if you have any of those animal things left.
I mean, there's only 3 of us, so we might.
Well, you're still limited by the
better
30 foot of
staying
solid
together.
ground.
I was
too.
Yeah,
gonna say,
that's
yeah.
true.
I
That's true.
actually can't make that far out, guys. So
Then
we're
I think
gonna-
we should have Vic in the front. And,
Okay.
and, yeah, muscle in the front.
Okay,
give me-
perception check.
Yep, perception check.
Ooh, that is a 5.
So you come up to the foot of the mountain, and like you're still within the forested, swampy area. I mean, you really just see the base of the mountain from your vantage point. What would you like to do, Vic?
Hey guys, look, it's the base of the mountain. Maybe there's like a cave up there or something. Cave of Wonders.
Yeah,
So you asked if I had any more of those animal things left. And as it turns out, since we sat down and had a snack and a little rest, I do. And I think I can possibly do a thing now. And Nolte's going to go ahead and turn into a giant eagle.
that's
Okay.
new.
How big
That's
is a giant
sweet.
eagle? Like 10 feet long and like 20 feet wide?
It's a large beast. So, large beast is what it says.
Okay. Sounds good. So you're still about 100 feet technically from the base of the mountain, but you can see it.
Okay. I would like to fly up and
Okay.
look around.
Okay.
And I have keen sight, which gives me advantage on perception checks that rely on sight.
You know what? Roll it right away. What is your fly speed, by the way?
Thanks. I just clicked out of that. Give me a second. 80 feet.
Okay.
This is way better than flying with my own wings, I'm just going to say. I am likely not going to fly with my own wings much anymore. This is way better. 22.
Okay. So you fly straight up, and upon flying straight up, once you get about 30 feet up, you can see in the mountain, there's a massive hole that you would easily fit into. Like probably, I'd say 150 feet, like beyond the base of the mountain. Looking down though, you see actually a cave entrance, and just outside of that cave entrance, about 100 feet in front of you and a little bit to the left, you see 4 armored people. They look to be carrying shields and swords. Behind one of them, because they're both flanking the entrance to the cavern, you see a chest. And about 30 feet away from them, out kind of in an opening before getting back into the swampy forest area, you see what looks like a cage of some sort. And in it, you can see the back of Francis, or what you would assume would be Francis.
Ooh. Okay. And Francis, is he by the people guarding the chest?
He is in the cage, about 20 to 30 feet away from them.
How
Don't forget the
heavy-
tin cup against the bars.
How heavy does the chest or does the cage look?
It's pretty big. It's a 10 by 10 cage. It actually even looks like it's slightly suspended above the ground. Only a couple feet.
Okay,
Made of reinforced adamantium iron, apparently.
I would like to land on top of the cage.
Oh, okay. So it is still about 80 feet in front of you. You already used 20 feet of your fly speed. So are you going to do a double move to get there?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So you can't grab it this turn. Just so you know.
Okay.
Okay.
fine.
So you guys see her turn into this eagle, fly up gracefully, and then all of a sudden just make a beeline straight ahead before you guys lose her in the trees. What would you two like to do?
Well, she just did that.
Yeah.
You could have at least told us what you were planning on doing.
I'm going after her, honestly,
But
because
no,
it
she's got to be
seems
all
like
vague about it.
something
Let her do
bad
a
is
thing.
happening.
Yeah. All right. Let's.
Just leave us in the swampy ground in the
Oh,
back.
hey, we don't have.
You can
no
move like
idea.
20 feet, and then
Ground
it's
either.
difficult terrain.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're about
Dude,
80
the
feet.
terrain
Alright,
I've
well-
already hardened is good for a while.
I'm gonna run as fast as I can in the general direction in
Yeah.
which she went.
As soon as
Probably
you-
cussing the entire time
as
that I
soo-
can't run faster
That
because
sounds
it's too
exhausting.
muddy.
As soon as you step off of the hardened land that she did, you step into the swampy muck. It is not as bad as it was before, but it is still difficult terrain. What is your total movement speed?
40.
Okay. And are you doing a double move to try and move as much as possible?
Oh heck yeah.
Okay.
She just went rogue on us.
So
It's
you
not
s-
like her, so
Yeah.
something bad probably happened.
So you start running. You make it about a total of about 60 feet. And about 20 feet in front of you, you can see a cage, and you see the back of Francis. And as you see this eagle land on the top of it. And when it does, Francis startles. You could tell it basically woke Francis up from being asleep. Meanwhile, Riley, what would you like to do? And Vic, you see four.
God
You can
damn,
see
Nolte.
clearly. Or I'm sorry, Nolte, you can see clearly now that you've landed on the cage that those four characters in armor, shield, and swords are like zombies almost. They look like they're undead. And you can see it too, Vic. What are you doing, Riley?
Well, I mean, I'm gonna walk under protest. I go 15 feet in this muck. How far away? If I go 15 feet, how far away is all this?
Don't you have Misty Step or something cool?
He does. He just won't.
I
use
do.
it.
It's just that this is it's the principle of the thing right now.
So you go to the edge of like the hard ground and then 15 feet in.
Yeah, and then
the
15
muck.
feet in because I'm half speed.
All right, so you basically move like okay, so that's about a good 30 feet, 40 feet. You're
So
still out about 40 feet. You can kind of see through the trees and through everything. You see a structure. You can't quite make out what it is. It might look like a wagon or a cage of some sort. And you see the eagle land on top of it.
All right. I just kind of, yep. All right, Nolte. I'm gonna chill here.
All right. And Francis, what are you doing now that you just woke up?
Houston, the eagle has landed. I don't know. This day is getting really weird. I got groggy, and then I got sucked into a cauldron, and I ended up in a cage with zombie guards, and now there's a big screaming eagle on my cage. I
Scream
guess
yet?
I'm. What's that?
I haven't screamed yet. I mean, I will, but I
Yeah,
haven't
but
yet.
I don't know that.
You can see the talons
all right, so
coming
now
through the
that
top
I,
of the cage.
Now I'm like paying attention. What are the zombie guards doing?
They actually, so originally they looked like they were just standing watch. But upon seeing this eagle, they look like they are about to charge after the eagle.
Okay, are they within 30 feet?
They are. You trying to cast a spell?
Yeah, I'm going to use my turn undead.
Okay. Do you know if that requires having your holy symbol or not? I would assume.
That's a really good question.
Yeah, I was gonna say I would assume if it does, they would have taken it away. But if not, yeah.
You think I might not have it?
Yeah, they would have taken it.
Okay.
But I don't know if it requires that or not.
It does not say when an. Oh, wait, see. Turn undead. Oh, yes, it does.
Okay.
All right. So I'm not going to do that then. I guess I will hold my action until I have some idea what the hell is going on.
All right. Awesome. So with that, everybody roll plan K. Roll for initiative and just type it in the side in the chat. I had a wonderful 8.
Hold on, I've never rolled for initiative as an animal, and I think their initiative is different than mine.
Oh, because it's based on dex.
I get an advantage, and I rolled the same number.
That's okay.
Just saying, Vic, Plan K is a go. If Francis is caught in Plan K, we'll heal him up. It'll be fine. Just you are front towards enemy right now.
Plow forward.
I mean,
Perfect.
the good news
I
is you all get to go
definitely
before me.
wasted a natural 20 on that.
It might not be a waste. What is the strength of your giant eagle, by the way?
Its strength is 16, which gives it a +3.
Okay. All right. Well, it is your turn, Nolte.
She is going to attempt to either break open the cage or cause it to fall down, figuring gravity will break it open.
Okay. Attempting to break it open, like rip it open or break it open. So are you trying to pick it up to drop it, or are you trying? Okay, give me an athletics check to.
You
lift
said
it or
it's
break it.
suspended, so like
Yeah,
if she
so
breaks
it's
the
got-
chain, that should drop it.
So the way it's set up, it's like there's these things that go through it, through the bars, and then come down. It's like a solid wood, like almost like a log that goes through the top and then down into the ground, into like a tripod, and holds it up.
Oh, so it's not suspended by a chain; it's suspended
Right.
from underneath.
Yeah, at least that's how I sketched it out. No, it's actually through the top part.
Okay.
It's through the bars.
Okay. Is there a door?
There is a door.
Can I attempt to break the hinges on the door
Yeah, you could try to.
or
Give
the
me an
lock on the door?
Yeah, give me an athletics check. You could still try to pick it up too if you wanted to.
Seems like it might be heavy. Let me try this. Let's see, I am not trained in athletics, so that's just going to be my strength check. That's a natural 19 +3 for 22.
Okay. So you're like trying to use your talons to like rip the hinges off or rip the door off the hinge?
Yeah.
Okay. So when you go to do this, you do break it, but you do not rip it completely off. It does still have 2 other hinges that are there, but the top hinge definitely broke off.
Okay. And then if she sees people coming towards her, she will fly up, her movement speed so that she is not within easy range.
Okay. So you then fly up about 40 feet. All right.
Mhm.
Excellent. Riley, you see this from a distance. What would you like to do? You can kind of
Oh.
see these undead now against the mountain. Now that you've had a second to kind of.
This is gonna be a
See it.
thing. Gosh, dang it, Nolty. How far am I away?
I think we said 60 feet still. Or no, we said 40 feet from the cage.
40 feet. I'm going to cast Misty Step through my spell storing. I had 1 Misty Step left in my ring of spell storing.
Okay.
I'm going to cast that and appear 10 feet from the cage, preferably on dryish ground, if there is any.
Actually, yeah, it seems like there is.
All right, let me really quickly mark that down in my thing that I am out of spells. And when I pop up, I'm just going to be like, damn it, Nolte, you left us. I had to use a spell to get here.
She's gonna cock her head and like make a funny, like, I don't know what you mean noise.
All right. So there's a bunch of zombies around them.
There's like 4. So they look like they're wearing chainmail and shields, and they have a longsword, and they have javelins on their back.
All right. Oh, these sound slightly better than regular zombies. All right, I'm gonna. How many of them are there again?
You see 4. They're like
4.
both on to the side of the cave opening.
I'm gonna pick the nearest one to me,
Okay.
and I'm gonna put 2 Eldritch Blast into them because they're already dead, so they won't mind.
Yeah, they'd love it.
Yeah, they're here for this. All right. Oh, boy.
And does it push it back 10 feet, or you didn't take that one?
No, I took Madman
Okay,
Hex, which
okay.
I had to use my bonus action to get in range, so I couldn't hex. I'm not actually mad about it. It's fine. High roll, 18 and a 17 to hit.
18 hits.
18 hits. All right. Well, we know their armor class. That is going to be 14 damage.
Okay. So you blast the one in the chest, and then you go to shoot it for the second one. He blocks it with his shield.
That's a nice little move there for a zombie. You're spry for a dead guy.
He did not look very smooth. He barely moved his shield. But it worked. All right, it is Francis's turn. You see the top hinge got ripped off of the cage. It looks like maybe the door has been weakened.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and conjure up a spiritual weapon in the form of a warhammer, and I'm
Okay.
going using my bonus action, and then I will. Can I use that the same turn to attack the door to try to knock it off?
Yeah, I'll allow it.
All right. Okay, so let's see. 12. Let's see, 17.
All right.
17.
So you guys see this this hammer appear, this floating spiritual hammer that you've probably seen him do before, and it just whacks the door. It actually breaks off the second of the 3 hinges. There's still one more to go, though. And Vic, it would be your turn. Oh, unless you want to do something with your regular action, because that was your bonus action.
Well, I assumed that the spell was the bonus action and the attack was the regular action.
Nope, that would be your bonus
Nope.
also, because you're not actually doing it.
All right, well then my regular action will be to using my hands to try to tear off the rest of the door.
All right.
Or kick the rest of the door off.
Give me an athletics check as you mule kick the door.
All right. 13.
All right. So the door was weakened enough that the bottom hinge that was still on there, you kind of turn around and just double mule kick it. And when you do, the door just blows off the cage. And you now could walk out. Riley is...
Freedom!
So the door of the cage does face the cave mouth.
All right, and zombies are coming. Are they coming at me or are they coming at the people coming into the cave?
At this point, it looks like it's hard to tell the difference. Because at this point,
Okay.
Riley's behind the cage, behind you. Above you, if you look up, you can see an eagle directly 40 feet above you. And you don't see Vic yet.
All right. Nope. Soon enough. Well, that's not all bad.
All right, Vic, you're about 40 feet out, I think.
All
Or
right.
no, you were about 20 feet out. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah, I'm running for them. I should be able to use my movement to get all the way up to them,
Yep.
right?
Yeah, you can get up to the cage.
And then
To the cage. You can't get all the way up to them yet. They're still at the cage.
to the zombies.
No, 20. The problem is you're still technically on difficult terrain. That's going to cost you a little bit too much movement, unfortunately. You can get about 10 feet away, though.
Okay.
With a regular move action.
So then I will go ahead and I'm just gonna run up to them. I'm just gonna be there and just wait for them to jump on me because I want to ensure that they don't attack Riley because he's close to them too.
Mm-hmm.
You know, or whatever. So I'm just gonna make sure I'm in between them and like everybody else if I can be.
Riley will point out real quick. You've seen this before. I have a thing for undead. If they try to hit me, they have to make a save before they can even target me.
Okay, yeah, but like if I can't attack something,
Vic
then at
forgets when
least
he
something
sees
needs to attack
That's
me.
fair. That's fair. I just
like you know. So I don't know. I'll just yeah.
that's fair.
I'll just try and make sure that they attack me.
Vic got
like
excited,
him on.
okay? It's a little bit of just Vic getting excited and not thinking about anything. It's just like, oh, I can hit something.
Yeah,
Aren't you
Plan
suffering
K
from
did
exhaustion
not
or something too?
specify order of operations. So, am I suffering from exhaustion? No.
Oh, okay. Because you had gone
Am
through
I?
all sorts of rages last time you were out, and you just did a short rest, but a short rest does not cure exhaustion. And I think you had said your character had exhaustion.
Am I exhausted?
So I don't remember, but I feel like you had said you were suffering from exhaustion last time. It could have just been.
No,
you
I
saying
think
you're
I
tired.
just said I was extremely tired. I think I
Okay.
was trying to play it up.
I
I
gotcha.
don't have,
Okay.
I don't have
Okay,
any
no problem.
exhaustion levels. I was just trying to role play my character.
I mean, we could.
She's tired, but now
mechanically
she has
support it.
additional, burst of energy
Sure.
now that she knows she might be able to kill something else.
Okay. All right. So you get up on one of them, and yeah, it is their turn. The first one is going to attack you, Paula, with its multi-attack, longsword strikes. All right. So that is a 16 and a 17.
Both of those miss.
Okay. Another one moves over to you. Same deal. Definitely misses. Well, this is already going really poorly. All right. Since you are the closest, let's see. What is their intelligence? Okay. Yep. A third one moves over towards you, crosses the cave mouth to come over to you since you are the closest. Okay. Does an 18 hit? I think you just said no a minute ago.
Nope.
Okay. So, the last one, though, is going to run up to Francis in the cage and try to attack him with its 2 attacks. Francis, you're in chainmail, right? Or do you have
Correct.
Okay, so you're AC
Nope.
16 without your shield.
Right. Do I have my helmet?
You do not have a helmet. You just have the physical armor on your body.
Okay.
So they will hit you with one of these longsword attacks. Or I'm sorry, it's a battle axe, not a longsword. For 4 points of damage. Whopping.
All
4
right. And I'll
points.
go ahead and I'll go ahead and use the Wrath of the Storm to deal them some thunder damage in response. They
Okay.
can make a dex save for half.
Wow, I rolled.
Otherwise, it's 11.
I rolled a 16. What is your DC for those?
16. Wait, no, but I get my. But with my Ring of Power, yeah, it's +2, so it's 18.
Okay. So then he failed. What was the full damage?
11.
Is
So you blast him with some thunder.
Francis or the creature attacking within 5 feet of me?
No, not even close.
Okay, fine.
So when you see this battle axe hit Francis in his like arm, you also hear a loud thunder sound booming from Francis that you can hear echo through the caves and out here and between the mountains and everything. And you can hear it too, Nolte, as it also seems to be echoing really loudly up in the air where you are at. This loud, thunderous cracking sound. And it is now your turn, Nolte.
Okay. Seeing Francis without his hat and shield, I'm going to look around to see if I can see the his stuff piled anywhere.
Okay. Give me a perception check.
Okay. And I can take advantage on that for the
I think that would be also based on your eagle's wisdom for perception.
technically
Because you
no,
have their
when
eyes.
you're in wild shape. Yes, but it is your mental stats.
Oh, is it? Okay.
But
I'll go with it then.
yeah,
Whatever's
So,
better, your choice.
They're actually exactly the same because it's more about whether or not the
Gotcha.
eagle's trained in it, and both Nolte and the eagle are trained in it, so it's exactly the same.
Gotcha.
25.
Okay. You do not see any of his stuff specifically. However, the one, we'll just call it warrior that moved up and started attacking Francis was standing next to a chest before. You see the chest against the mountain.
Okay. Well, Nolte can put two and two together and get 6. So I will go over and attempt to open the chest.
We call
or
that
see if
Vic
it's
math.
locked. Huh?
We call that Vic math.
Yes.
Isn't that called investing
So I
in
will
real
fly.
life? 2 + 2 = 6.
Exactly. I am investing in the future of our party. I will attempt to go over to the chest. If it's locked, I will attempt to open it. Or unlock it. If it's not, I will attempt to just open it.
With your talons, I would probably say it's kind of hard to see if it's locked or not. It doesn't lift open just by trying to lift it open.
Okay, but there's not like a big lock in the front of it, or
There's a keyhole on the front,
okay.
but there's no like padlock.
Can I pick it up?
Are you trying to pick it up right now?
Yes, I am now trying to pick it up.
Yeah, you seem to be able to pick it up. It feels heavy as hell for you, though.
I will.
You don't
fly
think you
it
could
back
throw it?
towards Francis?
Okay. You moved your full
couldn't-
movement up in the air.
I
though.
could throw it, or I couldn't throw it.
Couldn't throw it. So you used your full movement, you said, to go up the previous turn. So I don't think you have any movement left now.
Mm-hmm. That's
So
fine.
that-
I'll fly back on my next turn.
Okay. So you are hovering right there with the chest in your talons. And it is now Riley's turn.
All right. Is the zombie I hit still there?
The zombie you hit moved up on Francis. You don't have a good shot
Yeah,
on
I'm
him.
gonna-
You
I'm
kind of
gonna-
would have to flank around. Because he's on the front side of the cage.
I got 30 feet.
Francis. Yep. You could do that. You
If I
could
got
move.
30 feet of movement, yeah, I'm gonna traverse a little bit. I'm gonna hex that guy.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna hit him with double Eldritch Blast. First one is a 22. Second
Hits.
one is a natural 20.
Both hit.
So, let's roll the critical damage. Oh, hold on, it's not letting me do that. I'm trying to do this in D&D Beyond right now. And there we
For
go.
the critical,
All right,
do
critical
max
damage.
plus 1 die roll.
Ooh, max plus 1 die roll.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've started doing that in
So like
all my campaigns. So if an
So-
Eldritch Blast is 12, so it's 12 plus a d12.
Eldritch Blast is a D10.
Okay, 10 plus.
So a
d10.
10 plus a D10.
Yeah.
Okay. So that would be 22 damage on the first one.
You kill him. Poof.
Oh, okay. Then.
So the first one you blast, and he gets hit in the side and just falls over next to Francis.
All right. Well, then the
You
other
see
one
3 on Vic.
blast. All right. Can I put the other one into someone else, or I declared both attacks into that guy? I'm good
Yeah,
if
you
I
could put
waste
one
an
into
attack.
somebody else. You could put someone into somebody
Okay.
else.
All right. I'm gonna shift my hex over actually, to somebody else, the one attacking Vic, and then that one is going to do, the opposite of a crit. It does 6 damage plus my hex damage.
The
So
opposite of a crit.
6
You mean
plus-
a nat 1?
No, I had already
Oh.
hit. I rolled over 20 on both of them.
Oh, okay, okay.
I
6
rolled a
damage.
1 on the dice for damage. So I did 6
Gotcha.
damage. I did 10 total because my hex I rolled a 4. So 10 total damage on that other one.
All right, so you hit that one. All right, so you blast that one enough to kind of get its attention. Doesn't seem to do much to that one. All right, Francis, you see an eagle with a chest about 15 feet in front of you. You see Riley blasting the other undead, and you see Vic engaged with 3 undead right now.
Well, she did come for me, so I probably should help her a little bit. So I am going to use my movement to close the distance between me and Vic. While I'm moving, I'm going to yell at the eagle, "Don't drop that chest and bust my potions." And then I'm going to help. I'm going to aid Vic and then use my spiritual hammer to attack one of them.
Okay, perfect.
So 21 on the spiritual hammer,
Hits.
8 points. And then I will just help Vic, which I think, I don't know, gives her advantage or something because I'm within 5 feet of her. And
Yeah, you could do the help action to like distract. Now, do you know if spiritual weapon is radiant damage or not?
that is, let's see, I don't have that written down. I can look it up real quick. Spiritual weapon. Force damage.
Okay. When you ran away, so something I didn't tell you, Riley, is when you knocked that guy down, his undead fortitude made him pop back up. So he is still down, but he is not dead. He did miss his attack of opportunity on you, though, Francis, as you ran away. So you may or may not have seen it as he swung at you.
That's my bad. You always double tap.
Okay. Perfect. Vic, it is your turn. Francis is aiding you, so you'll have advantage on whatever attack you do on the one that's been hit next to you.
All right. Well, I'm gonna hit the one that's already been hit here. And see, so I get advantage on that one.
Yep.
I'm gonna stick him with my spear.
Okay.
Ooh, and that is a 30 to hit.
Safe to say that'll hit.
The spear is great. That is a whopping 15 points of damage.
Okay.
Did I miss something? Did you pick up some like
It's a
spear of Thor?
Is a spear +2. Actually, it's only a +2.
It was in the
I just rolled like a 19.
the
or
tower.
something.
Were you not here for that session either? Did you miss 2 sessions on us?
No, I just
No,
missed
he was
one.
here for that.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
I think
maybe
you were
I
here when
didn't.
we got the spear.
Okay.
All right, and then I'll hit him again with my spear. I got a 21 on that one.
Yep.
And that's an additional 15 points of damage.
Yeah, you dropped him.
And then,
You said 15?
yep. And then,
You drop it for sure.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to attack the next one.
Okay.
So that is a 20.
Yep.
Oh yeah, for 16 points of damage.
Jeez, oh Pete.
You're a machine.
Yeah, killing it.
All right. All right. Well, it is their turn. The one gets up. That's half of his movement. And he actually comes up from behind Francis and will do 2 of his attacks to the back of Francis. He misses the one. The other one's an 18.
Since Francis is right next to me, I'd like to use my reaction to make an attack against that guy.
Can you do
who's
it if it's 10
attacking
feet away
Francis.
from you?
Um,
Because basically Francis is kind of in between you guys. Like he's the meat of the sandwich.
I
Doesn't
guess
spear have
it's-
reach?
it says 5 feet.
Okay.
Yeah, so you won't be able to attack.
Spears don't have
and
reach. Pikes do.
And the ability, yeah, it doesn't look like, yeah, it's just a 5 foot.
Okay.
Like,
Francis is going to take 6 points of damage as this battle axe comes into your shoulder. Thump. All right, so that was him. Vic, you're gonna Vic's getting attacked by the one that she just hit. That's both going to be missed. And then the other one next to Vic attacks again. 19. Does that hit you?
I am
So
19.
yes. Right.
So-
For a whopping, a massive, strong 4 points of damage. These guys don't hit very hard, apparently.
Thought it was going to be 5, so I thought you were doing even better.
No, they are not that strong. And you, Nolte, you can hear from above some flying sound. When you look up, you can see that massive hole that I told you about. You see that undead rock come out again. And it flies overhead. Let me see what its actual movement is. Okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah. It comes out and flies overhead over all of you. And it is kind of like scoping the area. And it is your turn, Nolte. It is approximately 90 feet away from you. Above you, I should say.
All right. Well, I'm going to try to fly casual and just go over.
The undead rock, the old sup.
Just fly close to Francis, and I will attempt to drop the chest to see if it sort of breaks open. But right next to Francis, so all of his stuff is there if it works.
Okay. So I have a range of DCs. So do me a favor. Give me a straight dex roll. If you roll very high, anything glass in it breaks.
Okay. Dex roll.
Yep.
This is with the Eagles dex.
Yep.
Yeah, it is. So that is a 12 plus the eagle's dex is 3, so 15.
Okay. So you drop the chest and it tumbles over itself. Now, Francis, you can hear glass clang inside, for sure. It didn't sound good to you.
But did it open?
It looks like the wood on the chest is splintered around where the lock is, for sure. We'll find out if someone goes to open it or not.
Count that as a win.
All right. That technically wouldn't necessarily count. Well, yeah, you kind of, yeah.
No,
That would
I'm
count as
assuming that
interactive.
was an action.
Yeah.
Like that's
That's a big deal because it was a heavy chest. So yes, you still see this rock about 80 feet above you. And it looks like it has a rider. It is not the same rider as before, though.
okay.
With that, it is Riley.
All right. So we got this big undead rock thing that showed up overhead, right?
Yep.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all. How close is it to me? Like vertically speaking?
80 feet high and maybe like 15 feet over.
Yeah, I can't do shit about that. So I'm going to try to clear out some zombies. All right. I'm going to put a bolt into let's go bolt into the one I hit most recently.
Okay. The one that used its undead fortitude or the other one? Recently would have been the second one that you hit.
You know what? That's fair. I have hex into one. I'm going to put a bolt into the one I have hex in.
Okay.
That's the one that I attacked, not the one with undead fortitude, but the other one.
Okay.
So let's put a bolt into that one. That's a natural 20.
Okay.
So, so you said roll, so that's 10, 13, 18 damage plus double sixes on my hex damage. Or are we doing 6 on that plus another one also?
Yep.
All right, then that's going to be another 6. So another 12 damage. So,
So what's the total? So I
Okay.
can figure out undead fortitude real quick.
17, 22, 34 damage.
34. I don't think I can roll that high. Or actually, yes, I could. I rolled it exact. I rolled an 18 on the die. Oh, no, I wouldn't have made it. Nope, never mind. He dead. Dead.
All right, I'm going to shift my hex up to the rock up top,
Okay.
but I'm going to put my next attack into the other zombie that popped back up.
Okay.
That is a 17 to hit.
That will not hit.
Ooh, all right.
Okay, let me...
That is my turn. That was I'm pretty happy with that one.
Okay. With that, it is now Francis's turn. You heard the chest get dropped, clink, clink, clink. And it's right next to you.
All right, so I will use the spiritual hammer to swing at one of them attacking Vic, and then Francis will go for the chest to try to get it open or see if he can access its contents.
Okay.
Spiritual weapon. See, I really did. I'm going to use my first lucky because I rolled a 1. See, I told
See,
you I would
already
need it.
coming in handy.
Already coming in handy. 14.
So it misses. So the
Yeah.
spiritual hammer still misses one of these things.
That's all right. At least it's not a 1.
Could have hit Vic though.
All right,
Awesome.
what can I do with the chest?
So you go to turn the chest back up on all fours, and it opens. Clearly, the drop busted the locking mechanism. How many potions did you have, though?
So I had 5 in there.
So you lose one of them.
All right, so I'm gonna exclude the 6, and if it's 1 to 3, it'll be a superior healing, and if it's a 4 or 5, it'll be a regular. And it's a
Perfect.
5. All right, I lost a regular healing potion.
Excellent.
See, I
I
could
am
100% just make you another one. We're fine.
No, I know. And frankly, I was thinking you made all these to begin with anyway. So what am I complaining about? I just didn't want to lose the superior ones. Those are good ones to have. Cool. All right. So I will try to get my helmet, my shield, and my rapier.
Okay, you can grab 2 things. Typically, you can only grab 1 and equip it, but I'll let you do 2.
Okay, I'll go with the shield and the rapier.
Don't forget your holy symbol, because that's what you need to turn undead.
Well, I grabbed those 2.
I'm just like, next time, don't forget to take it. That was part of it.
Yeah, that was a good idea.
All right, Vic.
Yeah, we don't want to turn them. We want to destroy them.
All right. How many of these guys are left? Like 2?
2.
You have 1 on you, and there's 1 that's behind Francis.
Okay. All right. I'm going to attack the one on me. I'm also going to try, and during this attack, position myself so other said undead is within 5 feet of me, hopefully. Like if I can pivot around somehow.
It's not really possible to do that.
Fine.
Sorry.
Fine. Okay, I'll just attack him. That is a 21
Okay.
for 10 points of damage.
Okay.
That is another 21.
Jeez. So you're hacking in. They have flesh, but it's like disgustingly there.
Yeah,
points of
that
damage?
one's 12 points of damage.
Great. Still standing.
They're still alive?
Oh yeah.
Dang, I don't love that.
hardy.
I'll use my bonus action then to try and attack it with my longsword.
Okay.
It's 22.
Jeez. Okay.
And that's 14 points of damage.
Still standing.
Oh, come on.
Sorry. All right, it is their turn. I will have the one attack Francis again with his 2 attacks. Now Francis has his shield, I think you said. So I got a 20 and I got a 15. 15 misses, 20 hits. I'm rolling poor damage. 5 points of damage. The one on Vic attacks twice. Okay, that's more like it. I got a 20 and a 21 for 3 points of damage and 3 points of damage. Double ones. Awesome. Now the rock comes hurtling down at the eagle. It is going to use one of its talons, because this is a gargantuan creature. One of its talons to grasp and attack the eagle. That is a 23 to hit.
That hits.
That is going to be...
Pulling up the eagle stats.
6, 11, 15, 16, 25 points of slashing damage. And are you still in eagle form?
For 1 more point.
Okay, so you are grappled.
Okay.
Until the grapple ends, the target is restrained, and the rock can't use its talons on another target. Now, it's got a second attack, though. And it is going to attempt to bite you. Does a 15 hit the eagle?
Yes, it does.
Okay. Okay, this is 14, 18, 19, 20, 29 points. And I believe it just rolls over into your normal form.
Yeah, it does. So that's 28 points to my normal form.
Now, when you change back to your normal form, though, because it's such a drastic size difference, I will say you are no longer grappled. You slip out, fall to the ground, and this rock no longer has you. Now, upon close inspection, you guys can all feel like when this thing flew down and everything, you could feel the air and everything just swirling around here. The stench of death picked up because now it's swirling. And not only does it stink, but all the undead that are right here just smell terrible. And you can see the rider on the back looks like he's wearing heavy armor. It looks a lot like the figure you have seen before that used to be east of the Black Rock Village. So, yeah. And with that was their turn. It is Nolte's turn. The rock has not landed on the ground, by the way. It is flapping its wings. So it does have a thin
high
layers.
up is it?
10 feet.
It's 10 feet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, well, how high were you before? Because I was thinking you were not very high up. If you were higher up, I could.
No, I was just as just as high as it took to drop the chest. Like,
okay.
I wouldn't have been.
We'll say like
high up.
10 or 15.
Because actually, I was going to go land.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go ahead and we'll try this again.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's an action to do that though. No, you know what we're gonna do? I have a spell. We just leveled up. I have another 4th level spell. Vic, be a monkey.
A monkey or an ape?
I will cast polymorph. An ape. I was like, I will cast polymorph again to turn Vic into a giant ape.
Okay.
You give me monkeypox, I'm gonna be so ticked.
We're gonna hope it works this time. I got another 4th level slot on the level up. Make it work.
Okay. Nice.
And then Nolte will sort of use her movement to try to get out of where everybody's in the middle of.
Yeah, you so you are about 10, 15, you're 20 feet away from the trees. I don't know, getting up.
Yeah.
You could get up there, right? 20 feet to the trees. What's your movement?
I mean, my regular speed is 30 feet, so just moving back there so I'm not in the middle of the hullabaloo.
Yep, you move towards the trees. You're good. All right, Riley.
Sweet.
I don't like this at all. That rider, how far is he from me?
30 feet.
30 feet. Can he give me a Constitution saving throw?
Mm-hmm.
Needs to be 16.
He made it. 18 on the die.
Okay. He is going to take. Ooh. Okay, hold on. Let me. That was a good roll. I am very sad he did not take the full damage here. He's going to take 18 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
As I cast Blight on him. Oh, you know what? Never mind. No. I would not do that. Because I know he is because of my patron, I know he is not of this world. Or I know he is not alive, so I wouldn't have done that. I am going to simply. All right. So sorry. I apologize.
It's okay.
New spell, and I forgot what I knew about this guy. What's the lay of the battlefield? Do we still have zombies on the field?
Yes, you have two. You have one on one side of Francis. Francis is backed up to Vic, and then there's one on the other side of Vic, who is now a ape.
And the rock grabbed Nulty, right?
Originally, yes. When she's changed back, she fell out of the talons
And
to
you
the
would have
ground
seen that.
and ran off to the woods. You
And
can
how
see her
high off the
eventually.
ground is the rock?
Like 10, 15 feet.
That would be funny then. Can the rock give me a charisma saving throw?
Well, first of all, the rock will pass automatically on
Yeah,
all
Dwayne Johnson would pass the
charisma
hell out of
saving
this
throws.
test. Like, let's be real. But like,
Okay, 12 on the die. It will fail its charisma saving check, I think.
the rock
Got a
is
14.
banished. Yeah, the undead rock is banished, and the Death Knight is falling.
Oh. Interesting.
Um,
you sure you want to do this, right?
I'm here for it. Let's do it.
All right.
So I
banished
got
rock.
yeah, yeah. And
That's 1 minute.
That's
isn't
my
it?
action, huh?
That's 1 minute that it's banished.
If it's gone for 1 minute.
Or
And
until he loses concentration.
I have concentration up. I am going to flick the bird to the Death Knight or whatever he is. I think I was told he was a Death Knight by my patron like a while ago. I'm going to move my speed. Can I move in a way that's going to pull him through my teammates?
It
So,
wouldn't
like,
provoke
If he
reaction
wants to
attacks,
get to
though.
me, he's got to move. Huh?
Are you trying to you're like trying to pull him through it?
I want to make it so that if he moves towards me, Francis and Vic get opportunity attacks.
Okay. So you have something that moves him? You have a spell that moves him then?
No. I want to move myself. So
Gotcha,
that if he
gotcha,
moves towards
gotcha.
me- Yeah.
So technically, no. So where Nolte was before, according to my thing, he's kind of away. Yeah, he's kind of away from Vic, and so Vic is basically she's got. I'll show you guys the lay of the land here. Let me turn on my one camera real quick for you.
If I can get just one person an opportunity attack on this guy as he comes at me, I'm good.
All right. I don't know if you can see it. It's really not possible. So they're still the two or the one. I'm sorry. The one that's with Vic, its back is against the mountain. So she's really far up there.
Mm-hmm.
And I have the Death Knight right here. And you are.
So then I want to. Can I move generally towards them so that he has to move towards them to get towards me?
Yes. It won't be.
In
I
the
don't think you're
safest
gonna.
route
I don't
possible.
think
I'm
you're gonna get the desired effect, though. I guess is what I'm getting at.
No, that's fine. I don't.
Okay.
I'm not going to get opportunity attacks. I just want to start moving towards my friends
Okay. Yes, you can do
because
that.
I know he's going to come
You're-
for me, and I want him to.
You are now standing basically at the mouth of the cavern, back to the mouth, though.
Yep.
Okay.
Sounds
In
good.
front of you is Vic, and next to her is Francis right now. And
Eyes up,
then-
y'all. We got a big one coming.
Okay.
Cool.
And it is Francis's turn.
All right, so I've got a Death Knight a coming,
Yeah, he's
and
kind of right next to the zombie. He's about 10 feet away from you.
All right, and I got two zombies on the ground here, right?
Yes. One that you are engaged with.
All right. Well, I'm going to try. I will go ahead and deal with the zombie I'm already engaged with. I will use both the rapier and the spiritual hammer on him.
Okay.
See if I can take him out. All right. Rapier is 21.
That'll hit, and you might want to roll damage before you worry about hitting with your spiritual weapon.
Okay. So now that I'm level 8, I get divine strike each turn.
Okay. Is that radiant damage?
So that'll be that. I'm guessing that radiant damage might be consequential with these guys, huh?
Might be.
All right. Divine strike. It just says divine energy can cause thunder damage.
Okay.
No, just thunder.
Okay.
So that will be 9, 13 points.
All right. So you blast him with thunder. He dies and does not seem to be moving.
All right.
I'm sorry.
Then I will use the spiritual.
Undeads.
He undies. All right. I'll put the spiritual hammer on the Death Knight.
Okay.
And I rolled a 19, so that's a 24.
That will hit. Oh,
I'm
actually,
guessing that hits him. I hope that.
yes, that'll hit him. Actually, no. He will parry it. He will parry it. So you see this Death Knight parry your spiritual weapon with his longsword.
That's unnerving.
Making his AC.
Nobody likes that.
26. All right, Vic. You got one zombie
All right,
on you.
so I still have this one zombie on me.
Yeah, and you're an ape now.
Right?
So you're using that stat block.
Oh, yep, dude, I got this.
All right.
I'm all set. So Vic in ape form, she's just gonna take her fist and just try and like wallop this thing right upside the head.
Excellent.
Oh my gosh, that's a 12.
That's gonna miss. Do you have another attack?
Yikes. I do. Okay.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on, Curious George.
Okay, that's a 17.
Miss.
That still doesn't hit, does
Nope.
it?
Nope. He
Okay.
blocks it with his shield.
You know what? Man. How far away is the night guy?
From you? 15 feet?
Yeah.
10 feet? Do it. Whatever you're thinking. Do it. Whatever you're
God,
thinking.
I'm just thinking, I'm just gonna like, screw this zombie. Like, I'm just gonna go over where this dude is anyway, but I should have done that in the first place and then just attacked him, but here we are.
Does an 18 hit you?
I'm not doing anything.
Oh, I
I'm
thought you were
done.
going to move. I was like, yeah, attack of opportunity. But no. Okay. Fine. Feel like that.
I should have done it at the beginning and then just attacked him.
Okay.
I should have just thrown a rock at him.
Does
Whatever. You know what? It's fine.
Does an 18 hit you?
Oh, for sure.
Great. So on my turn, the first attack by him hits you. The second attack on you is a 20, so for sure hits you. 6 points and 10 points. That's what I'm talking about on your ape ass. Boom. All right. Death Knight. What is his intelligence? Oh, he's not smart enough. He'll just move over to you, ape. He is going to attack the ape. He has
on my screen, Francis is pointing to the DM, so I think he's just gonna like hit himself.
He's going to attack you with 3 attacks.
All right, let's do this.
16 and 13.
Oh, both those hit.
Both hit. One of those was a 2 on the die.
Yeah.
I just want to put that out there. So 2 hits. Third hit, 17. So, yes, 3 hits. All right.
Look, we didn't pick the giant ape because it had a high armor class.
Yeah, no animals have high armor classes.
All right, so you're going to take... I'm going to do the regular damage first. Actually, no, I should probably do each.
What's he
attack.
attacking with?
Longsword 3 times.
Attacking
Boom,
with
boom,
like a
boom.
lot. Okay.
All right, first
Cool.
attack, you take 10 points of regular damage. Okay.
Okay.
You then take necrotic damage. 15 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
Okay. Second attack was 13 points of regular damage. And 16, 23 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
Okay. The third one was 7 points of regular damage. Oh my goodness. For 25 points of necrotic damage.
Holy hell!
And that was
Okay.
his turn. And it is now Nolte's turn. Are you still an ape?
Okay. Well.
Are you still
Yeah.
alive?
For sure, dude.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I didn't know they were that tough. All right.
157 hit points.
Well,
we
now
didn't pick it for the AC.
Yeah.
Now I don't feel
mean,
so bad, about this Hell Knight messing you up. So, or I mean, Hell
All
Knight.
right.
Death
I
Knight.
mean, the ape is not looking like 100% right now, but like it's still going.
Yeah, for now.
Yeah.
All right, Nolte, what you got?
All right. So Nolte's real low on spells. She's mostly making it up as she goes along at this point. All right. I am going to use all right. I'm gonna use my second wild shape, and I am going to take on the starry form of the chalice, which gives me extra healing.
Okay.
Okay. So that is an action that I had to do, I believe. Let me double check. Oh, no. I can do it as a bonus action if it's a starry form, not as a regular animal, but as a starry form, it's a bonus action.
Okay.
And then I will use my action to cast Cure Wounds on myself.
All right. Sounds good.
And I will get 10 hit points back. And then because I am in the chalice, I can heal someone else. Give me one moment to figure out what that is, because it's a bunch of flipping back and forth. All right, as the chalice, I can heal an additional 1d8 plus 5, and I will target the big ape.
Okay.
That is 12 hit points back to the giant ape.
Okay. Riley, you're up.
All right. So really quickly to just clear out, are there any zombies left on the field?
Yes. One next
There's
to Vic.
one. I'm gonna try to get rid of that one so we can focus ourselves because we are 1 round into 6 rounds of no rock. So
10
I'm
rounds.
gonna put an elder. Oh, you're right. 10 rounds. Thank you. I'm gonna put an Eldritch Blast into that zombie. I don't know why I rolled with real dice. I rolled a 11, so that didn't hit.
Nope.
I'm gonna roll with the digital dice now.
Mm-hmm.
I rolled the exact same thing, so I'm done. I'm good. I'm gonna move slightly more to get myself.
Are you out of luck?
Yes, I'm out of everything. Every expendable thing I am out of. I am on Eldritch Blasts.
The hag
only.
combat totally did some
Yeah,
damage.
I'm gonna move so that the Death Knight has to go through Vic and Francis to get to me and get his rock back.
I just want to say this is not what I expected at all for tonight. None of this is what I expected. I just want to put that out there.
That's what usually happens.
That happened the
Remember
other night,
last time
too.
when you were like,
Oh yeah.
that's not what I thought you guys were gonna do. That's not where I thought this was
Yeah.
gonna go.
Yeah.
I thought
So,
that was only gonna take
I'm very
like a couple
reactionary.
minutes.
Yeah. So
Yeah, so I'm out of everything. That's all I got.
I love it. Francis.
All right, so I'm going to go with Spirit Guardians, Radiant Damage, for what it's worth. Cast at a 4th level spell.
Okay.
So my and
By the
then-
way, it is within 15 feet of you, so your spirit guardians will hit the Death Knight.
that's why I'm doing it.
Yep. You don't even have to.
I mean,
move,
I'm
that's all
assuming
saying.
I'm assuming it'll hit both of them. I mean, the zombie's within 15 feet of me too, isn't he?
Yes. And the zombie, I'm just gonna say, is dead. He had 1 hit point. So.
Okay, well, so 15 points of radiant damage.
Okay. So I gotta try and make a save for half. Which is the DC to beat?
18.
18, and it's a dex save. 14 on the die. He makes a save, so yes, but he will take half of 15, so 8. Okay.
Wisdom save.
Oh, it was wisdom. He still would have made it. That was a plus. That was a higher number. So, with that, yep. Okay. Now
Then
do
I got my.
spiritual
Then
weapon.
I'll use my spiritual weapon on him. What do I got to roll? Like a 27 or something?
Yes.
Did not. Yeah.
Or 21 if he's already used his parry.
Okay. Well, I did not hit either way.
Okay. Ape.
All right, so Vic was attacking this zombie, not really paying too much attention to other, old dude attacking her. Now that the zombie is dead, though, she's gonna turn and look at this guy, and she runs over to some rock. I assume there are some,
Oh, there's
we're at
rocks all over the
bottom
ground
of a
here.
mountain.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's gonna pick up the rock, and she actually more spins around in a circle like somebody who's throwing like a discus, and she just hurls the boulder at him.
So he's right next to you because last time he ran up and attacked you.
Well, you said he was like 15 feet away.
Not from you.
From me.
Yeah, from Francis.
Oh, he's right next to me?
And I was saying he was within 15 feet for Francis. Yeah, he's been right next to you. He's attacking
You
with
told
three
me
longswords.
he was 15. Oh, okay. All right, fine. I guess I'm just gonna
Originally
hit him
he was, but then he moved up and attacked you.
just gonna hit
with
him
a longsword,
my
which is a
fist
5 foot
then.
reach.
Just gonna hit him with my fist then, which is not as exciting.
I mean, you could throw a rock. It's just going to be at disadvantage because he's right next to you.
19.
Miss. Thump off the shield.
16.
Thump off the armor.
Okay, well, you know what? She's just gonna yell at him loudly. Yeah, pretty much. Because that appears to be what I can do, and she's just gonna make sure that he attacks her.
Oh
It's
yeah,
the best thing
he
I
is
got.
100% going to attack you. 3 longsword attacks again. We'll do
Yeah.
13 on the die, which is 22, 28, and 23. Hit. Okay. First attack. 13 from the regular attack. So the slashing damage. 21 necrotic damage.
That necrotic damage, dude.
13 from the regular attack. 17 necrotic damage.
All right, well, there's no more ape anymore.
Uh-oh. It's probably going to be no more Vic after this last attack's damage.
Well, this last attack, what did he roll to hit?
All 3 hit. It was 20 something.
Yeah, but that's the,
23 to hit.
Okay.
Is that, did that hit, Vic?
Yeah, I'm just giving you crap.
All right, so 11 points of slashing damage. 20 points of necrotic damage. And that is his whole turn. And it is now Nolte's turn.
All right. Vic
Over
is
by the
still
tree.
up.
Looks like it.
Okay, Vic is still up. How far away from me is Vic?
About 30 feet.
All right. Well, Nolte is going to assume that Francis has all of his spell slots, so he's going to do something big, and she's going to be real stupid and run in next to Vic and cast Cure Wounds on Vic, and then pump the extra healing that she gets from Dragon Form into Vic. So Vic is getting 2d8 plus 10. So 22 in total.
Excellent. Is that
That
your whole
felt real good.
turn? Riley.
All right.
Looking over at this armored guy, he looks like he's got maybe a scratch. He looks pretty damn strong.
Is the zombie still there?
No, you killed him last time. Or someone killed him last time. Oh, Francis's spirit guardians killed him.
Excellent. I'm gonna put the attacks into this guy then.
Okay.
Eldritch Blast, number 1. Natural 20. Holy crap.
Okay.
All right. So that's 10 plus 8, 18, 23 damage on the first one. And then a 19 to hit on my second attack.
That is going to miss.
All right.
That's it. So now you just got to crit like another, I don't know, 8 times, and we'll be good.
Yeah, I'll be fine.
So you blast him. It does hurt him. It catches his attention for sure. It is now Francis's turn.
All right, so let's do my spirit guardians first.
It was good, huh?
I can't I can't even. 7 points. 4 die 8. And I rolled 3 2s and a fucking 1.
Sorry.
I would just like to point out that I can probably count on one hand the amount of times that I've heard Andrew say the word fuck. So that's about how he feels right now. I just want that to sink in.
Yeah, thank you. All right, spiritual hammer missed.
Oh no.
Yeah, that misses. I mean, it's not a 27 or anything. And then I am gonna try banishment on this guy.
Ooh.
Okay. Well.
Charisma saving throw.
Well. Yeah, that's fine.
We might need to banish and run, y'all. That might be the
27
call.
on the saving throw.
Oh no, we might need to run anyway.
So that was awesome. Vic.
Okay, all right. Vic's feeling a little bit better from that healing. And so she's gonna attack him. She's gonna thrust her spear at him, slice him with her long sword. She's gonna do everything she can do. That is 30 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit. Good job.
Fantastic. That is 16 points of damage.
16 points.
Yep.
Okay. He's still looking good.
17 does not hit, correct?
Correct.
$19.
Miss. Whoosh. You whiff. You don't even touch him. Whoosh. Is that all your attacks?
You say that like 3 is not a lot. Excuse me.
I just was trying to figure it out. That's all.
Vic's gonna yell at everybody. Maybe I should distract him while you guys run away.
Okay. It is his turn. Riley, behind you in the
Let's
cave,
do
you hear a
this.
cackle. Coming from the cave. And
I found the third hag, y'all.
okay. Well.
Let's do this.
I don't know if I should do this.
Bring it
You sure about that? It's gonna be bad. I'm telling
on.
you.
I mean,
It's gonna be real bad.
Nolte's right here next to her.
It's gonna be real bad.
like,
So
I'm just,
everybody
you know,
within 30
it doesn't
feet.
have to be real bad. You could just
No, it's
make
bad.
it moderate bad.
Nah. Okay. I'm gonna give you guys a choice. Does Riley want this, or does the rest of the party want this? Like, who
I'll
wants
take it? Give it.
Riley
here.
wants it the most.
Give it here.
Okay,
give it here.
Okay,
Yeah,
save against banishment. I'll be nice. Riley.
Save against banishment.
Uh-huh.
A charisma saving
Charisma
throw.
save against Riley?
Yeah, beat an 18.
20.
Okay, you make
There
it
we
this
go.
time.
Oh,
All right.
All right, next turn's for all of you, though. All right, Nolte, it's your turn. What you doing?
Okay.
It's not going to go well. He
So-
kind of
Yeah,
laughs
behind
when his
us,
spell
too.
doesn't work. You hear a sinister.
Oh, was it the? Yeah.
Oh no, it was him.
It was his spell, though.
Yeah, he pointed
Okay.
to Riley
Got
with
it.
his sword, and you could hear something, and then yeah.
All right. I'm going to. My star map's empty, but I have a couple of spell slots left. I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt right in his face.
Sounds good.
And you know what? I have an inspiration from like sessions and sessions and sessions ago, so I'm going to do it with advantage.
All right, sounds good.
$23.
That'll hit.
Okay. That is going to be 13 radiant damage.
13
And
damage.
The next attack made against him before my next turn has advantage because he is now glowing.
Mm-hmm. All right, awesome. Riley, what you got?
Sounds like I got an advantaged Eldritch Blast, is what it sounds like.
Okay.
So, you know what? I'm not doing all that much at the moment.
Or you could hold until someone else does it.
I'm going to let someone else go. I want him to give me a Wisdom 16 saving throw.
Really? He can do that in his sleep, dude. Okay, we're going to do this.
Okay.
I can't do this. 12. I rolled so poorly.
You are a pale shadow of yourself. I have cast vicious mockery. He has disadvantage on his next attack. And he takes a whopping 6 psychic damage, but I impose disadvantage on his next attack.
All right.
To try to help out Vic there. I'm gonna also like turn and scoot a little bit to see what's behind me and like start figuring out what's going on there.
So when you turn and scoot, you look behind you, and about 20 feet into this cave, you can see it goes 3 different directions. Right, straight, looks like maybe a nest of some sort, and to the left, you see what looks like stitched skin, like a curtain. So you can't see what is to the left. And the sound and cackle sounded like it came from beyond that curtain. And it is now Francis's turn. Oh, by the way, your vicious mockery made him stop laughing.
Yeah, I bet it did.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I'm gonna see if I can roll better than a 7 on the Spirit Guardian. Okay, well, there's only 1, so that's 20 points.
And I made the save, so he only takes half again. All right. Still above half. He's still looking good.
Okay. Then I'll use the spiritual weapon for what it's worth. Probably not much. Nope, did not hit. And then I will go ahead and cast at a 2nd level a guiding bolt in his face.
Technically, if you're about to cast a guiding bolt, then the spiritual weapon was the first melee attack, or was the first attack he took, so that should have had advantage. Is that how that works?
But that's an area, so it automatically hit. It's an area effect. So
Okay.
It wouldn't count
Sorry.
for that.
For the spiritual weapon?
So then,
well
Spiritual
then,
weapon would.
Spiritual weapon it would have.
Then this guiding bolt gives advantage to set up the next advantage.
No, because the spiritual weapon
he had to roll to attack.
Yeah,
so
the
whatever the
spiritual
next
weapon he had to roll to attack. So
Yeah.
spiritual weapon
so just
should
roll
get
again.
it, and then this guiding bolt should give it to the next person.
So just roll again on the spiritual weapon.
oh great! I should have done the guiding bolt first. Yeah, 3. Okay,
Okay,
So-
well, now guiding bolt.
that's okay. All right, guiding bolt at a 2nd level, and I am going to. Can I use lucky on that?
Yeah.
Yes, you can.
Gonna try that again. 20.
There you go. What
That's
level?
a nat
Did you
20. I
ca-
wish there was like some benefit from
Did you cast it as a first level or?
cast it as a 2nd level.
So 5d6 is 30 plus roll 5d6.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, pretty good. 6, 21, 24.
Oh. Okay.
Did I just do 54 points of damage on the guy plus the 10, 64 points?
You sure did.
And the next
Alright.
person to hit him has advantage.
All right, Vic. Take your
Which
advantage.
is me.
And he has disadvantage on his next attack.
Yep. Oh, I know.
Okay, so 21.
He is going to parry that attack.
Oh.
26.
Disadvantage.
That one missed. At a 15. Man. 13. I can't hit anything.
All right. His turn then. He takes his sword and stabs it into the ground. Everyone except for Riley, give me a con saving throw and be 18.
I'm a little nervous about that.
Anyone who failed is also knocked prone. And if you succeed, you still are going to end up taking half of the damage.
I mean, I failed it. So,
I failed.
Here we go.
All right.
Nope.
17. All right, so you guys take 17 thunder damage as well as. Oops. Exit fell off the table. 23 points of necrotic. Or I'm sorry, no, that's it. You just took the first one I rolled. My bad. Oh, I thought it did like necrotic and that. All right, so anyone who failed is knocked prone. And yeah, you take half of it if you succeed.
Right, so hold on. Let me see if I can sustain my. What do I have to do to sustain my concentration?
You have to roll 10 plus half the damage taken because it's going to be higher.
Thought it's 10 or half the damage taken.
Or yeah, that's probably it. That makes more sense.
So I rolled
Whichever's
it.
higher.
Yes.
Okay, so I rolled a modified 18.
So did you take 18 damage? You did
I took
not.
17 damage.
Then
Yeah, so
if it
you
would have
made the
even
save.
been half of that, you would have been fine.
Okay. All
It
right.
actually
So
would've
the
been 10,
spirit
but yeah.
spirit guardians stay in place.
All right. With that was his turn. I'm really disappointed by that. That's my fault for misreading my spell. He will not use that spell again. All right. Well, Nolte, we meet again. What you got?
Well, I have one more first level spell. All right. I'm still in dragon form, or not dragon form. I'm still in child's form, so let's use it that way. Vic, how about are you? Oh, she's walked away. So I will cast it, cure wounds on myself, and give the bonus to Francis. So I get 11 hit points back myself, and Francis will get 9 hit points back.
Sure. Thank you.
Nice.
And then Nolte's gonna back up a little so she's not in whatever range of getting hit with everybody else that was.
Okay. Move like 30 feet back.
Yeah.
Okay. So you
'Cause I'm
kind of
out of
move along the
First
mountain
level
line.
spell slots too.
Yep. So you move kind of.
Is there a path that I see up here that would be like in the path of retreat?
I mean, you can run for the forest.
Can I walk slowly, sedately 30 feet towards the forest as if I'm being not running and doing it on purpose?
Yeah, you could do that. I don't see why not.
Okay. I'm going to do that.
All right. Riley.
All right.
Eldritch Blast.
I'm gonna put my Elder Blast into the Death Knight.
Okay.
First one's a miss.
Okay.
Second one is a 20.
That will hit.
All right. That's gonna do 8 points of damage, and I'm gonna move my 30 feet also towards Nulty because I think it's time to start pulling back, and I'm definitely getting away from the mouth of that cackling cave.
Okay, so you're able to move kind of by the cage. Just so you know. So you know where you're at, basically.
We are now, I think, like 6 rounds left on banishment. Or that was the 6th round, so there's 5 rounds left on banishment. We were halfway through banishment.
Okay. Okay. Francis, it is your turn.
All right, so my spirit guardians do 19.
He made the save. So he'll take
All
10.
right. Okay. So I will use my spiritual hammer for whatever. I mean, it's 18, but I'm not going to hit him. And I think I will do the same thing. I will have to do a guiding bolt on him.
Okay.
And I will do it at using my last 2nd level slot.
Okay.
I don't know that I
You have
am gonna
lucky
hit.
still, don't you?
No, I used the last 2 on trying to avoid that terrible spell, but it did not work.
Got
Or I
it.
used my last one on that. So guiding bolt was 17.
You will miss.
Yeah.
All right, Vic.
Okay.
He is looking
so
rough. He is looking rough. I'll just tell you that.
Is he?
A little bit.
Is he really?
I mean, yeah, he looks bad. He looks hurt. He's got dents in his armor. This lightning has been messing him up every round that Francis has swirling around him. And, you know, the guiding bolt that critted him definitely made him look a little rough. The 50-some points of damage there. So.
Okay. So, like,
He doesn't look like you
Vic's-
can blow on him and he'll die. Like, not that rough.
okay. Vic is a little unsure about the fact that she's gonna do this, but like, he's probably gonna hit me anyway. So I'm gonna recklessly attack.
Okay.
You know, because like he's probably gonna hit me anyway when it comes around. So like I might as well give myself the best, you know, the best shot of at least doing some damage to him.
This is tense, guys.
Okay,
This
and
is so
I got
tense.
a crit. I got a crit. So that was worth it. I just want to throw that out there. Okay, that was absolutely worth it. So that's
All right.
max damage, right?
Yeah, plus die roll.
Plus. Okay, so that is so that's 21 points of damage.
Dude,
Boom.
good play.
He's still standing.
Wow.
Still standing.
Okay, I'm gonna attack him a second time. I'm gonna miss that. And then I'll use my bonus action to attack him again with the longsword.
Okay. Beat
That's a
26.
25.
He parries it out of the way. Whoosh. Last time you parried her too. He didn't parry anyone else. Once per round. All right, that's all your attacks.
It's good
Did
though.
you
That was
use
good.
reckless on both of those? Because once you use it, it's
Is
good
it-
for all three.
It's for your
Oh,
whole
It's all
is
of them.
it?
It's all
Yeah,
of them.
once you use it, it's good for all
Oh.
three.
No, I didn't know that. So I'm gonna re-roll those then.
Okay.
So then a 23 would have hit on the. So 23
Only-
would have hit, and he would have parried that one.
Correct.
And
He would have
so
parried
then
the one.
I'll.
Yeah.
And so then let me re-roll the other one then too to
Yep.
see if that one then would have hit. That would have been a 21.
All right, so roll to hit. This is your bonus
So that
action.
one would have hit.
Because he would have parried the
Yes.
the second one. So your last one's your bonus. Yeah. Do you have the two-handed
And
fighting style or whatever that gives you your strength bonus?
Yeah.
Damage? Okay.
Yep. So
If you take him out on this, that's going to be pretty epic.
Okay, so I rolled a 1 on damage, so it's not great. So it's a 7. However,
Okay, I
this
just held my
sword-
fingers up. I know you guys can't see it because I have my camera off. 7 hit points is exactly what I have on my piece of paper right here.
Okay, no, but hold on. This sword is the magical longsword in which once per day I can do an additional amount of damage.
You would
And
have done it.
This guy has really pissed me off. And so after, spearing him like straight through the side, I take my longsword, I slash it across his chest. He starts to fall over. And I just take my sword. It goes all the way through him into the ground. And I'm just going to overkill it because
You would have done it
was
anyway.
necessary.
Well, the rock's coming back, remember.
In 5 rounds, we can
You got 30 seconds.
saddle. We
But
can
yeah,
get out of here.
let's move.
I
Let's
can
go,
move
let's go.
really fast.
I'm
I can
assuming
run
Francis
fast.
grabs his stuff real quick, though. Maybe Vic
Yeah,
helps him.
plus the guy's longsword.
Okay.
Yeah, get that, and then let's go.
Let's go.
Hold on. I can take a round to search him while you guys grab Francis's stuff.
Dude, let's beat feet back down the thing.
What?
Nolte's gonna start making firm ground and we're just gonna go.
one round. I run faster than everybody else. I'm taking 1 round to
Fine.
check this guy. If he's got rings on it, I'm grabbing it. I'm just grabbing whatever is in his pocket. If he's got a necklace, it's coming with me. Like, I don't even know what this stuff is. I'll just shove it in my pockets, whatever it is.
Hate
don't
to
care.
say it, you don't see anything interesting on him, like rings or amulets or anything.
Okay, if he's got a cool cloak, maybe I'll just tear his clothes off and bring him with me.
Well, so he is wearing plate mail. You don't have enough time to take that off. He has a
No.
shield and a long sword.
I'll grab the shield.
He does have a
then.
tattered short cloak as well.
Okay, I'm gonna grab the shield. I'll pull on the cloak and the long sword. I'll grab all the stuff on him while everybody else grabs Francis's stuff, and then I'll bolt.
Okay. All right. You guys bolt for it. You get into the woods. Before you know it, the time has passed. You can hear in the distance a giant rock flying up into the sky and then getting quieter as it seemingly is flying away, possibly retreating into the mountain.
When we hear it come back, I think Vic is just gonna laugh as I imagine she's running with all this stuff. She's just gonna bust out laughing.
back for that road and getting out of here.
Oh my gosh, you guys. That was so many hit points.
That was
of
so
damage.
much. Oh my god.
It wasn't even his hit points, it's his armor class that's so tough. Like,
Our armor
really.
class was huge.
Okay,
Out of everything.
using my handy dandy old school desk calculator, I absorbed almost 220 points of damage.
Nice.
So,
Oh,
just
yeah.
throwing that out
That
there.
area of effect spell he did on like 3 of you was a
Tank. beats
totally a
tank.
ton, too. Yeah. Well, that sucks.
Wow, we got really lucky on that one.
Yeah, I would say a little bit of luck, yeah. Also the fact that the rock was banished before I could, hellfire.
No, because I'm
Yeah.
sorry. We had this great plan
We did. It was
originally
gonna be
Plan K.
amazing.
where Nolty was she was gonna like fly down and I was gonna jump on her back and we were just gonna start jousting with
It was
my guy
gonna be
on the rock.
sweet. The ape was a whole secondary plan when that went badly.
We had to,
Were you
plan.
were you thinking like the game of Joust or something?
Yes,
Yes,
like we're
yes,
gonna
we were.
joust. Yeah, heck yeah. Look.
Yeah, I mean, so you guys had like none of your resources except Francis.
No.
This was a CR 17 encounter for a level 8 party.
Woo!
Not
did
to
real good.
mention the 4 undead zombie things. Not to mention the rock that's also not a slouch. Not
And
to
we were
mention
short
what's
a
still in
monk.
that cave.
And we were
Correct.
short a monk.
Yeah. But
We're gonna leave the cave alone for a minute.
we're going.
Yeah.
We're
yeah,
going.
we're gonna leave the cave alone. We're going back.
We
We're
need
making
at least a nap.
the safest place possible.
And like, I hate to tell you this too, but I'm not even at half yet.
I've barely been touched, but like
I accept that challenge.
Look, my hit points are actually doing okay now because we had some healing, but I am tapped. I got nothing.
yeah,
All
this
right.
could go south. If
Yeah, we got long rest. It's time. We need a nap. We need a,
Yeah.
All right. So, where would you like to go to find your long rest?
Right
And
here.
then where are you going? Because you're not going into the cave.
I
I
would
would
like
like-
to conjure Leoman's tiny hut.
No,
can't do that, barbarian.
I would like to go back to the road, as long as that takes. Let's get back on the road.
So
Or-
remember, you guys cross the fast-moving river, and
Yep.
you are
We can
really
get to
far
the
from any
tower.
roads. Yeah.
We can at least
Yeah.
get to the tower.
The tower
right?
we can get to.
Yeah,
not
I'm
before
like-
nightfall.
that's great. Let's go through it. We need somewhere safe to sleep.
Yeah.
So you're going to travel through night as well.
I mean, there wasn't a house where the hags were, right? It was just straight.
We've reduced the number of hags in this region by 66%. So I feel somewhat safer traveling at night.
Okay. So because you guys are traveling through night, I will say everyone has 1 level of exhaustion.
All right.
And who is leading the party? I would assume it has to be someone who can see in the dark.
I can see in the dark.
Okay. Or you could use a torch.
I can see in the dark.
All right. So because Riley is leading, I need a survival check.
Me?
I'll
Yep.
give him guidance.
Ooh, guidance. Can somebody assist me?
Yeah, I was just gonna
Yeah.
say I
Well,
could,
not-
I could
if they can
help,
see in the
like,
dark, the answer is yes.
If we would have taken a
Question,
short
could
rest,
we have taken
but
a short rest?
That's for you guys to decide. I think you had just taken one before that combat, pretty much.
yeah.
But yeah, it's your call if you wanted to try and
I
take
mean,
a short
short
rest
rest
before
involve
nightfall.
moving lightly, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Would, out of curiosity, the fact that the
Non-vigorous activity.
I have to see how it is.
right.
Mold Earth lasts for. Oh, it's fine. It's just an hour. That would have gone by. That would have been away by the time we got back. I was just seeing if you could follow.
I can
the
roll it.
path.
I don't think I have any spells that help with any of this stuff. So
Just-
I can roll it.
We're just gonna hope for the best.
Does anyone else have any?
I have dark vision. I can aid you.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Sorry. Wow, wrong
All right.
character I was thinking
advantage.
about.
Oops. All right. That is going to be a. Hold on. 17 plus. That is going to be a 19 survival check.
Okay. Yeah, you're traveling through middle of the night. You do not encounter any issues, and you get all the way back to the tower,
Nap time.
the old dwarven / kobold tower.
Gosh.
Honestly, yeah, this is great. With that, where do you think you guys are going to go after that? I probably should end the session here because it's like I don't know where you guys are going. Like, where are you thinking of going?
We're gonna take a nap. Where we're going is
can we take a long rest first?
Yeah.
All right.
Long rest button. Push
Do we recover the 1 level of exhaustion?
Yes, on
Okay.
one we should.
Yeah.
Right.
If you found a bed or something to sleep in, I tell you what, give me a
It
investigation.
says requires food and drink.
Food and drink is fine, but it's really a comfortable bed too. Like you can't necessarily just do it outside to recover. Like a tent.
What about if we have a bedroll?
bedroll? I don't think counts for that.
Let's see what I got
So-
in my pack here.
Give me an investigation check. Maybe you're looking for a soft spot that's really comfortable inside this little fort. I have a DC I rolled up for you, so just beat it with an investigation check, Paula.
11.
Oh, no.
Anyone
she
who
did it.
beats a 10 on the investigation check will find
I
a
got an
really
11.
good spot to sleep and fixes that exhaustion level.
I got a
I got a
6.
17.
I'm very good at looking for things.
So Vic does not find a comfortable spot to sleep.
I roll up in my the elvish banner that I have with the sigil on it, thinking the sigil will protect me.
Gotcha. Francis, did you roll well enough?
Oh,
Okay.
why do you even ask?
I don't know. Francis and Vic still have 1 level of exhaustion.
So,
what does that mean?
It's just disadvantage on
on-
ability checks, right?
Yeah.
Is that attacks?
But no, that's second level.
Okay.
That's second level.
So any like skill rolls.
Okay.
I really feel like we came out here to deal with a problem.
We dealt with that problem.
The problem has been dealt with. I think we should head back to town.
But like, there's another hag. Was that the problem? What was the problem?
If there was a hag.
But there's still one more at the cave.
If you wanted to,
We could head back to the cave to try to deal with the hag in the rock now. I feel like we killed the big bad there, but
I feel like we could probably do that. It would be difficult, but we could do that. Might be the best time to push our advantage.
yeah, before she has time to get more of a coven.
Yeah.
Because then they could just, like, maybe they have another night that they were just going to call in and then.
Can we really quickly
You know?
can I do something before we take off? Can we like take an hour? Can I take a short rest before we go?
Didn't you just take a long rest?
Yes, we did.
You can take a
Hey.
short rest as part of that. That's
Okay.
I mean, the
'Cause
travel back to the cave at this point's like 6 hours.
Okay. Because I wanted to start refilling my spell storing ring. I am uber tapped, y'all. Like I am just beginning to recuperate what I had.
yes. Theoretically, you can take a short rest, then put spells in your spell storing ring, and then take a long rest.
Yes, that's that.
But he didn't have
that-
anything before the long rest, I think, right?
Right, but if he would have taken a short rest, then he would have got it.
The
'cause he's a
travel to
warlock.
the cave would have been not for him actually.
Okay.
He was the one leading the way, so he didn't get a short rest there. But now I don't see why not traveling back because it's daytime. It's a little easier.
Yeah, I'm gonna put Yeah, I'm gonna start refilling my I'm gonna put 2 Misty Steps into that spell storing ring and then recuperate.
Okay. Let's take a quick 5-minute break real quick. Because
Yeah.
bathroom water.
Yeah, can you just tell me real quick?
Yeah.
Lee, if I use detect magic on the bad guy's equipment,
Actually,
will
hex-
it be useful?
Yeah.
I had one first level spell slot still open, so I would use detect magic, and we grabbed his shield, his sword, and
And the cloak. A mini
yes,
cloak.
the sword seems like it is magical.
Okay.
All right. I put Hex and Misty Step into it.
Okay, perfect.
So I'm
All right.
loaded for one combat, basically.
We
But
will
not
be-
the shield.
I don't have shield.
No, I mean the shield is not magical.
Nope.
Oh,
And the cloak is not magical.
Nope.
Okay, does the shield look sweet?
Yes. Has a big
Okay.
skull on the front of it.
Okay, I'm gonna use that shield instead of my regular shield.
Yes.
And then
it's a
I'm
black
just gonna
shield
put,
with a red skull on the front.
Okay, this is looking sweet, guys. Because remember, I still have the weird crown thing on. This is great. It's a whole outfit. I'm also gonna put on his cloak too, because that probably looks sweet, and I don't have a cloak, so
All right.
right.
I love it.
And
the
I'm
trophy.
I'm preparing different spells at the long rest, but that's
All right. So you guys are heading back to the cave? All right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Intelligent decisions are us.
I love it. All right. You get back to the cave. And you're standing outside. And you see, once again, posted up by the cave entrance are 4 of those zombie things.
I mean,
Like,
Should we,
Francis, do you have a better way to deal with these than we did last time?
yeah, last time we just kind of swung things around until they died.
What do you mean? Like turning or trying to destroy them?
Yes, those were the things we were thinking of.
I can certainly try to do that. I would have to get within 30 feet of them, but yes, I can try to turn them and see what that does.
All right. So you want to
You want me to
step
try
out
to
into the
skip?
front?
All right, so I will march boldly up with my holy symbol extended, and when I'm within 30 feet, I will use my channel divinity to turn undead.
Okay.
I'm
Sorry.
gonna walk up with Francis just so he's not by
Sure.
himself.
So
Say,
upon
get thee
seeing-
gone!
At about 60 feet out, when you step out of the tree line, they do start approaching. When they get to the 30-foot distance from you, what happens? How does this this ability work exactly?
Well, I present my holy symbol, and I channel the divine power of my deity to destroy them if they're of a challenge rating 1 or less.
1 or less?
I can turn them if they're 1 or less, and I think I destroy them if they're half. I think that's what
I
I
think
read.
it's 1 or less, you destroy them, and you turn them if they're more than that, but I'd have to...
No, destroys 1 or lower. Yeah, at 8th level now, it's 1 or lower, they're destroyed.
Okay. They explode. Poof.
Wow.
Nice job.
Should have done that the last time.
Yeah, that was way easier than last time. We're rocking this.
I knew you could do it.
How many times a day can you do that, Andy?
Twice. I
Don't
channeled
answer
divinity
that.
twice.
It's a trick question.
Okay.
I think does channel divinity refresh on a long rest or a short rest? I don't remember that one. That's the question.
Most cleric stuff is long rest.
Long rest, I think.
Most.
Yeah, I only say most because I don't think it's I think it's everything, but I don't know for sure.
No, I don't remember either. I don't play clerics that much.
Okay, perfect. So when this happens, though, you
I
see
can use it again after a short rest.
short rest. All right, perfect. So when this happens, you see at the entrance to the cave come what look like these drakes, like black little lizard things, and they start walking out of the tunnel. You see what looks like 4 of them, followed by 8 little black kobolds that, upon seeing you standing there, start rushing at you. When they start rushing at you, as they get closer, you notice all of these look like they are undead. Their flesh on them is rotted. They are not your normal drakes and kobolds. And they're about 45 feet away from you. And with that, we will roll for initiative. I have a huge 11 for my initiative.
Uh, 14. Oh, here.
Yeah, just type them in the side there, and I'll get them up and in there. I got 11. Nolte has a 9, it looks like. Francis 14. Vic 20. Riley going first with a 24. Okay, perfect. Perfect. All right, Riley. So you see these things approaching your friends in front of you. What would you like to do?
I'm going to put one of them, I'm going to put an Eldritch Blast into one of them.
Kobold or Drake?
Let's go with the Drake.
Okay.
The first one is a 10 to hit.
Miss.
Second one is a 19 to hit.
Hit.
That is going to be 6 damage.
Okay. So you hit, and you can see you definitely rip off some of its scales, exposing some of the flesh underneath. But it seems not necessarily unfazed, but it hurts, but it doesn't act like a normal Drake would when it gets hit.
All right.
All right, Vic.
All right, so Riley attacked these things. So seems like a good time to use my bonus action to rage, and I'm going to charge forward.
Okay.
And I am going to hit one of these drakes at the front or something. 'Cause why not?
Sounds good.
It is a 24.
Hits. Are you hitting the one that Riley hit?
Sure.
Okay.
9 points of damage.
Okay.
And I'll attack it again at 29.
Okay.
Oh, come on. Another 9 points of damage. I rolled a 1 both times.
Nice. All right.
And that's all I'm gonna do.
All right.
I'm just gonna laugh at them.
You hack it, and its skin is tough, you notice, but you hack at it, and definitely would draw blood if it bled, but it is not bleeding. Francis.
All right, I will use my rapier and I will go after one of the kobolds.
Okay.
And 1.
A 1 to hit. What about your lucky?
I suppose I can use 1 to avoid that.
See, that's what the problem is with that feat. People forget they have it.
Yeah. Well, I still missed. So
All right. You sure about
guess
that?
I should have done that.
What'd you roll?
6. So it would have been a 13.
That hits.
No way.
They're undead kobolds.
Okay.
They are not as
won't
dexterous
argue with
as
you.
you probably think.
Okay. 12, 16 points.
All right. So you hack it. One of its arms is almost completely severed from your hacking at it. But it still stands. The kobolds, the 8 kobolds will descend upon you, though, Francis. All 8.
Yeah. It's kind of what I figured.
Okay, so that's a 13 misses. So 2 miss, 3 miss, 1 hits. Ooh, 1 crits. That's of 6. So 1 hit, 1 crit, and another. Okay. So what's your AC? I got a 17. Does 17 hit you?
No, 19.
Okay. So then I got 2 crits and 1 hit. So the 2 crits.
Okay, and then give me the damages separately.
Okay. 14, or I'm sorry, not 14. 10 points of damage from the first crit. From the regular attack that hit, you're going to take 2 points of damage. And from the final crit, you're going to take 10 points of damage.
Got it.
Can I assume that one of these creatures is within 5 feet of me because they're by the Drake?
No, because the drakes are in the front. You're not within 5
Okay,
feet
then
of
I
them.
would have. Okay, then I would have used my reaction to reduce the damage dealt to Francis.
Okay. All right. The 4 drakes are going to descend on you.
So that would have reduced.
Oh, sorry.
That would have reduced the damage by 4 hit points.
Cool.
So you can take 4 back.
Thank you.
Okay. So the 4 drakes are going to attack you, Vic. The first one with its bite and tail. Ooh, that's pretty dang good. So the bite is a crit. The tail is a 23.
Okay.
Okay, so the tail.
How many drakes are there?
4. You take 9 points of bludgeoning damage from the tail. As for the bite, nine points of piercing damage from the bite from him. The second one, that is a 19 to hit. Does that hit you?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the bite. You're gonna take
Right, because I'm 19.
Yes. So that's 5 points of piercing damage. The third Drake misses, and the final Drake gets 1 hit. That's the bite as well. So 9 points of piercing damage there. That is their turn. It is now Nolte's turn.
Well, they don't seem that bad right now, so I'm just going to use a cantrip to cast Shillelagh as a bonus action, and then I'm gonna hit him with my stick.
Okay.
It's 25.
And you're hitting a Drake?
Yeah.
That'll hit. I'm assuming the same one that got hit a few times before.
Yeah, obviously. And then that's an 8 damage.
Okay. Yeah, you hit it. You hit it right in the face, knock some teeth out. It's still standing though.
Right? That's all I can do right now because I already used my bonus action. So
Riley, it's your turn.
All right. What's the most hurt looking critter on the board
The
right
one
now?
that she just hit. One of the drakes.
I'm going to try to hit that one.
Okay.
So Eldritch Blast, natural 20.
Hits.
So 10 plus 2. 17 damage. Sorry.
It's all right. It's still standing, by the way.
Second one into that one. It's going to be a 17 to hit.
All right. That hits.
Oh, my goodness. 6 damage.
Oh, really?
I'm rolling a lot of ones on damage tonight.
So you hit. Oh, okay. You're lucky. I thought I rolled a little higher than I did, but still low. So it's Undead Fortitude. Does not work, and it is a dead Drake. A dead Drake.
We got one down.
And it is now Vic's turn. There are 3 Drakes on you.
Okay. Vic is at the want to be more entertaining in combat. Vic is going to try and jump on the back of one of the drakes so that she can just stab down with her spear much easier than trying to fend all these things off.
Okay.
And in hopes that it's going to make it a little bit harder for the other guys to attack her without maybe hurting their friend.
Give me an athletics check.
Awesome, I got a 9.
So you go to jump on it, and it just whips its tail around and throws you off. You have enough movement to stand back up. But if you would have succeeded, I would have let you still do your attack. However, I will say that trying to climb on it counted as your attack.
Okay, can
would
I
have been
at least use my
beneficial.
bonus action?
Yeah.
Can I still use my bonus action to attack, though?
Yep.
Okay, that way I at least don't lose my rage or anything like that. All right, so I'll just use my bonus action to attack, which was super successful at a whopping 12.
Miss.
Oh,
Whiff.
could have been great.
So the one you tried to climb on.
I meant to do that. For the record.
The one you tried to whip or jump on is going to attack you back. That's a 22 on the bite. I'm getting good at these bites. For a whopping 5 points of damage. Another one moves up on you and attacks. I got a crit with the tail whip. 11 points. And the third one is going to miss with both. Boom, boom. The kobolds are on.
Did I get missed in that line?
Did I skip you? Did I skip you? I'm sorry. Go ahead, Francis.
It's okay.
You got some
So
kobolds on you.
yeah, I do. My question is, after Vic jumped on this Drake and kind of got like thrown away, is she within 10 feet of me?
Yeah.
Ah, screw it. I'm just going to cast Shatter.
Okay.
So anybody within 10 feet, which is all the kobolds and unfortunately Vic.
And I would say all the drakes too, probably.
Probably.
Because they're on.
Yeah, I
Vic.
wish I would have rolled better. Yeah, I rolled super crappy. So 9 points. Con save for half.
Con save for half. What number do they got to beat? We'll do all the kobolds first.
18.
Okay. No.
All right, you said 11 save for half.
No.
Yeah, 9.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
All right. All the kobolds failed. Every single one.
Vic made it. She's not even worried about it. It's all good.
Does a 16 make
Totally
your
worth
DC?
it.
No.
Okay, so every single creature failed for 9 points of damage. Then.
So, it was only 9, but times 8 or times 11. So that's pretty good.
Totally worth it.
The one kobold does die that was on you.
Right. Okay, now you can attack me back.
Okay. That's all right. It made one less attacking you, so that's good. All right. All right. 3 are going to close on, or going to keep attacking Francis. All right. First one misses. Second one misses because that's a 15. 16 misses. Okay. 4 are going. Actually, they will have to keep attacking you because they were engaged with you. Okay, 17 that misses because you got a shield. So 2 miss, and the last 2 miss. Every single one missed. But as this happens, you can see.
You hear it cackle.
Yes, you actually see at the mouth of the cave the hag, but this hag does not look like the ones you've seen before. She looks a little bit different. She's more blue and gray in nature, and she's holding a large staff that almost looks like it has like snow or ice along it. And she points it out at you guys, and as she does it, you can hear her say, "We're going to get you!" And then out from the cave come more kobolds, more drakes. In fact, 4 more kobolds and 4 more drakes come out of the cave. And I will end the session mid-combat right there. So with that,
Sorry, we're gonna need Nicole for the rest of that.
Actually, and that's the other part I forgot. And yes, you see in the cage is actually a dwarf who is unconscious. So yeah, there is that.
The same cage we just broke Francis out
The
of?
same cage. It's almost like she
Have the
lost.
hinges been repaired?
Did it
Yes.
get fixed?
It looks like it.
Damn it.
Mending is a beautiful spell. And she is unconscious, just like Francis was. So with that, though, I believe, Tom, you had something you wanted to promote?
Yeah. So I am GMing on stream for the first time in quite a while. Hold on, let me pull up the name of the channel real quick.
Yeah, no problem.
So I'm running Zweihander. We are doing a Wednesday nights at 8 p.m. Central Time. We're doing a summer season on there's no way I'm gonna say this channel correctly, but it is my friend Prax's channel. Yeah. We're running it on Twitch. I'll drop the link in the comments of the stream we're doing.
The blog.
Yeah, but our friend Praxis channel, it is myself, it is Laura who participated in Wild and Chaotic. Unfortunately, we weren't able to get someone from Twilight Road yet into the game, but stay tuned. And then Bill of the Forest and the one and only Pope, and also Prax is also on there. And it's called The Long Retreat, and it's just a couple of soldiers in the middle of a fantasy civil war who are currently serving as guards in a field hospital, and everything is fine. Everything is great. They just fought a minor skirmish, took a prisoner. Everything's going fantastic, and the name Long Retreat doesn't bode anything going poorly at all.
No idea why it's called this so far. We've just been sent on a grocery trip run, so
Yeah.
I think it'll be fine.
Sounds like I don't know why anything would go wrong. It's a game. I mean, it can't be that bad.
I don't know why. It can't be that bad, right?
No, you just got to pick up some groceries, right? Some produce.
Yeah, no. This is just a list of alchemy products. I have no idea what it does. This will be fine.
Nice.
Yeah.
Awesome. So with that, we'll end the stream there, and we'll post the link in the description below once we get that, and we will see you guys next time. So, game on.